Wrong button. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Aberration video, and today we're going to be talking about the Zeppelin. These things are actually pretty dang cool. All right, so the Zeppelin is through Bob's Tall Tales. Now, if you have it, you can actually unlock this at level 92. Yeah, it is kind of higher level, but it is crafted just with regular materials, so it's not some sort of end game thing that takes element or anything like that. It's just electronics, metal ingots, wood, fiber, and polymer. Yeah, it takes a little bit, but actually it's not too much. And this thing, it kind of, from what I've noticed, this thing, it kind of acts like a floating raft, or how you would expect it to. Now, it's got this, the way that you kind of move it. Now, how you take off, well, once you place it, you just kind of put it down like you would normally a raft. But once you are on it, all you do is just press jump, and then you will be able to go up, and you can actually kind of go around. It's pretty interesting. Now, you can go through, and the sprint on it does work. Now, you're not going to win any speed records on this thing, but it does allow you to get where you're going a little bit faster. But yeah, all right. Now, without the sprint, It's more for, kind of like fine-tuning, getting into that nice little sweet spot that you want, and then pressing jump, which will immediately land you, but it will land you how you would expect a wyvern to do it. So it finds its own little spot where it's more comfortable with touching down. So that's how that works. But yeah, just remember, when you're up above and you want it to go down, all you do is just press jump one more time, and it'll just land. Now, if you're low enough, just like right above like this, it'll just put it right down below where you are. But if you're up a little bit higher and you want it to land here, let's see, it's kind of the threshold that I've noticed is about like this, where it's like, oh, okay, we have to path down there instead of just dropping out of the sky, which is, it is what it is. It's kind of cool. I dig it, but everybody knows the frustration of trying to park their wyvern from way up high. So you're going to have to get up going a little bit high. Now, how you go with the elevation is, well, you have to look the direction that you're going. So if you want to go up, you just look up, and then it kind of, it wants to stop forward movement, but it doesn't completely. See, look, I'm still going a little bit further, still going up. But if you want to go down, you kind of look down. Now, if you look straight down, you will kind of go straight down. You will still go forward just a little bit. See how it's like, yeah, we're not going to be going straight down. But yeah, but if you go up like this, you'll kind of go straight up. And I'm using the base right down here as a marker, so where you guys can see just how far. But if you look up like this and you go up, you will be going up at more of a 45-degree angle. So it goes how you look. So if you want to look over here, look over there, and then down like this, want to kind of come in at an angle, you can absolutely do that. But if you go straight down, it will kind of take you straight down, but it still wants to go a little bit, just a little bit forward. But yeah, and then we can drop down, bam, and just do that. All right, let's see what kind of things we can build on this thing, because I'm very, very curious to see everything that you can build. I know I am looking forward to kind of putting down a few different things. Let's actually see. All right, so the foundations, you can build them into the side, and it looks like just like a typical raft. If you go off the, okay, all right. So it's like building on a raft, or should I say more like a parasaur saddle, really. It's got 3 foundation sizes that you can go, and you can go off the edge. Let's see. We can actually extend this a little bit. All right, and you cannot put anything right here. It just will not allow you. Okay, and that won't put right there, so... Okay, so there is not a sweet spot where you can get 3 foundations on here. Well, there is, kind of. They're just going to be overlapping a little bit. See if we can pop that back in just a little bit. Is that good? And you can go like that, and then right there, you just snap. I guess that'll work. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, now let's see if we can actually put in our own ramps to see if we can actually extend it down. All right, let's see. Switch those. All right. That one right there is actually the perfect slope. So let's see. Going that way. There. See if we can bring this down a little bit further. I may have accidentally snapped one. All right, let's see. Let's bring this up. And let's see. And by the way, you can just flop off it. You can hop off it just like that and just let it float here. Oh, and also another thing I wanted to mention is when you come up here to the ladders, you can extend the ladder, which is really, really cool. And then when you come down, it's got a whole bunch of different ladders. And there's 4 of them, actually, which allows you to climb up. And then the ladders, they will actually extend down quite a good distance, actually. I pressed the wrong button. All right. But yeah, you come up like this. And yeah, the ladders actually go down quite far. Let me see. Okay, so... Is that all the way down there? All right. And allows you to climb down it once the ladder is fully extended. Oh, wow, this is going all the way down. Is this the threshold? All right, so that ladder over there. All right, so it is dependent on the ground level as well. That's kind of cool. All right, so you can have people come down and then just run right up it. That's pretty cool. All right, and it goes down quite a considerable amount of distance. So I would say this is probably, what, 8 foundations? Well, 8 walls. It's not too bad. All right, let's see. It's a deployable rope ladder. And bring that back up. And bring that back up. Also, there's other ones back here as well, but I seem to have built over them. But yeah, it has 6 in total. I mean, no, 4 in total. So yeah, it's got two on the back sides and then 2 on the other sides. But I'm kind of curious to see how well we can build back here. So let's do this. Right now, of course, that's reached that. But yeah, so you can actually make the back bit just a little bit better. And then now that we've got this, now we can actually, let's see. Okay. All right, so we could actually go like this. And of course, that's reached the edge. You know, I kind of want to take off the bottom of this. Let me land this really quick. All right, so this is one of the things is, while it doesn't have a complete thing going down, you can jump up onto it. So if you wanted to go this route, you absolutely could kind of extend how this goes. Or you could just take off one of these side ones, like this, through the earthquake. Take off this one as well. Earthquake, you suck. Go like that. This is where you have this, just one ramp, and then come out like this. Along the side. And then let's get a couple ceilings out here. And then you could actually just have it just like this, where you have one ramp coming up on the side, and it gives you much more buildable real estate. That's pretty good. I kind of like that. I'm gonna tinker around with this a little bit. Well, here, one sec. Let's see what all you can put on here. All right, so you could put this on here, mortar and pestle. Kind of expected that. All right, let's see. Smithy. Kind of expected that one too. All right, let's see. So. Actually bring these right into the side. That's not too bad. All right, let's see. Now, fabricator. Fabricator will fit. And you can actually go into the balloon a little bit. That's not bad at all. Let's see. Now, let's see. Will a cryo fridge go? A cryo fridge will go on here. All right, so you can put cryo fridge on. Let's see. What? Wrong button. Let's see. Generator. Generator will also go. That's cool. All right. Let's see. So yeah, right here, we've got all the stuff. You could actually have a base on here if you wanted to. I'm not sure how viable it is because this is a wooden structure, but that's not too bad. And also with this, I wonder if you could, hold on, let me see one thing. With building, if you can encase it. Because that's one of the things I'm very curious about. Let's see. So if we were going, so if we come like this, let's get right back down inside of here. Okay, you can't build there. All right. Let me see if you can actually put... Okay, so... You can kind of encase part of it. Can we snap off of that foundation down below? No, they thought about that. All right, that's kind of cool, though. All right, so you could kind of do some weird things with it to kind of armor it up a little bit if you wanted to, which is not bad, but there is a limit. So, and that makes sense that they would do that. All right, so one of the big problems that I've noticed is I was trying to actually build a big, huge thing, but it's really easy to hit the structure limit on this. So... yeah, if you're going to have an open surface area, but yeah, so... a Titan saddle, it is not, but it is still pretty dang cool that you can actually extend your real estate out a little bit like that. Also, one of the things you need to pay very close attention to is there is a weight limit, 1,800. So, yeah. And let's see how much kind of weight reduction. Stick bed on here. All right, so weight reduction, there is not. Let's see, how much? Yeah, no weight reduction at all. But that is still wicked, wicked cool that you can do this. All right, now that we've got this, let's see where all this sucker will go. Let's see if we can actually take it down into the radiation zone. Did I bring my helmet? Yes. All right, let's see if we can take it down to the let's see how long it takes us to get down to the radiation zone. From here. And I'm actually starting right up here. Oh, wow, we got a long ways to go. Okay, I may have signed myself up for something a little bit... yeah, this is going to be an endeavor. All right, because that's one of the things that people are going to want to know. Can you rock drake with it? Right? So, let's go find out. All right, so as I'm traveling down here, just a couple thoughts on this thing as well is, granted, this thing, while it probably won't be used extensively for PvP, with the gliding suit, because the gliding suit combined with this could be absolutely huge. So with it having 1,800 weight, yeah, if you had a strike force of maybe 5 or 6 of these with a bunch of respawn stuff up here, a bunch of additional stuff, bunch of additional beds up here, you could actually just do the whole respawn tactic, and that might work. Yeah, it would be costly, but also you could keep them way up high so where nobody could even hurt them. But yeah, I'm not sure if it would be even viable for that, but that is kind of cool that it could be used. But also another thing is just having a whole bunch of people on a Zeppelin with glider suits going off and then, yeah, doing their thing. Am I going the right way? Probably not. I know I left the stove on at this point, but it'll be fine. Also, another thing, since I have so much time on my hands right here as I'm traveling down, yeah, this being a treated like a saddle, you're not gonna be able to put regular turrets on it. But the manned ones, yeah, you probably will be able to, and I would bet that you can put the like the catapults and stuff like that on here. But the automated turrets, no, you wouldn't be able to, just because it is treated like a saddle. So, Yeah, that's kind of a downer, but also taming a crab with one of these things would be pretty good. Using the catapult on the back of this thing would actually make it pretty simple, I think. It may take a little bit of time to line up the shots, but yeah, definitely doable. But then again, by the time you're 92 and being able to craft this thing, you probably already have a crab. But yeah. All right, now here we go, coming down into the lava, or not lava, down into the radiation zone. Slowly, we're getting there eventually. Coming down on the Gigaskeleton. As soon as we start getting radiation, then... yeah. All right, so there is radiation. So apparently we are taking damage. All right, so test complete. These are not viable for taking it down into the radiation zone. It is slowly dying, actually very quickly dying. So yeah, now we're back out of the radiation. It's still gonna be taking a little bit of damage, but the dots can be wearing off. Let's see just how much it takes in total from our momentary excursion down there and then back. All right, here we are at the tail end. So we took, yeah, 3/4 of our damage. So absolutely not even worth it. And the amount it takes to repair this thing, yeah, just from that little foray down into the red zone for a brief little glimpse, that was absolutely not worth it. So yeah, these things are not viable for getting rock drake eggs, but you know, you have to test just in order to find these things out. But around the blue zone and the green zone, these things are amazing, and apparently they are so big that they shake during earthquakes. I didn't even realize that, but that is cool. All right, so that is the Zeppelin for the new Bob's adventure, which I'm going to park up here on this and then leave it. But yeah, let's see. How much gasoline did we go through for that whole little adventure? A little bit. All right, about 7 for taking it from there to down here. That's pretty cool. All right, so hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you out in your decisions on making a Zeppelin and then also figuring out what all you could put on it. So hey, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger, and take it easy, everybody.